Hi guys, Kentucky Deli Mom here. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Hope you don't mind thunderstorms because you're probably going to hear one in the background. We're pouring down rain here for 2 days now. So I was going to do it earlier and let the rain stop, but it's just not cooperating, and I had a little something I just wanted to share. Just wanting to make a little fun video. Not going to be very long. Some of you might know, some of you don't. But first off, I would like to say thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you coming on my channel and listening to my videos, and hope everybody's enjoying them because I'm sure enjoying making them. And welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you. And welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I am Kentucky Deli Mom. I'm a reborn artist of almost 15 years, and I wanted to share a little something with you that some of you know, some of you don't. My son was born at 25 weeks, and I came across a kit Irresistibles had on their website called the Madison kit. And my son, as tiny as he was, he always pushed his tongue against his lips. He didn't stick it all the way out. He just kind of had it pushed a little bit where you could see it. So this little Madison sculpt, as tiny as my son was, he had the roundest little cheeks. So the Madison sculpt just looked to me so much like him when he was born at such a tiny little age. The way Madison's cheeks are super round, got that round cheeks, the chin, and of course the little tongue pushing against the lips just reminded me so much of my son that I ordered a kit, the Madison kit. And I reborn that kit 14 and a half years ago. Well, no, I'm sorry, 13 and a half years ago. I had been reborning for about a year when I painted him. And when I ordered the Madison kit, they had a buy one kit, buy one and get the second kit half price. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and order another kit, not real sure what I wanted. And I ordered another small kit. It was about a 10-inch sculpt, 10-inch baby. And I thought, I'll just make another small one. You know, they're so cute, even though it didn't look anything like my son, that I was going to keep the one like my son and just paint the other one to sell. Well, when they sent me the two kits, for some odd reason, they sent me the Madison kit. The second kit had the Madison head, but different limbs. And I thought, okay. I went ahead and painted it. Really didn't know what I was going to do, but I thought it looked more like my son with his eyes open than he did with his eyes closed. So I got the bright idea, well, I'll just make my baby DJ. He's my keepsake portrait baby. I don't get him out because I've kind of got him set up as a display. And I'll put the camera on him at some point, but I just don't like getting in and out of it. So, and I don't play with him. He's very hard to find clothes for anyway, so he is just a keepsake that I will never part with. But I decided I would open the eyes on the head of the second Madison kit, or the second Madison head. And this poor little thing has just been, I painted it, I opened the eyes, I haven't put any eyelashes in yet. I don't know why, because she's been painted forever. but I thought, you know, I'll figure something out to do with it. And the poor little thing has just been sitting in the little storage bin here in my closet for quite some time. Also, this one, decided to make it a girl. Baby DJ, of course, is a boy. But this one has just a tiny, tiny little bit of hair. And I don't know if you can even see it because my son, born at that little tiny size, didn't have much hair. But the cool thing is that it's my son's hair. I took his hair from his first haircut and I saved a little bit and put it in his baby book, and I redid this one with my son's hair. And again, I gave her just a tiny, tiny little bit, and I'm not even sure if it'll even show up on the camera, but it's just a tiny, tiny little bit. But that is my son's hair, and this is the baby brush that I used when my son was a baby. Yes, I'm a big sentimentalist. I hang on to stuff forever. I love hanging on to keepsakes. Thinking one of these days my kiddos might like to see it when they get older. But anyway, this is, I decided to put the head on the limbs. Like I said, these limbs didn't come with the Madison head. And I opened the eyes because Madison was asleep. But I do not remember whose limbs these were. I ordered the little outfit off of Ashton Gray. And I wanted to share what I decided to finally, after all this time, do with this sweet little girl. Whoa, I'm sorry. That was a big, big thunder. Okay, well, my heart's kind of went back down in my throat, back down into my chest, so I'll try to continue, but that one was loud. Okay, so what I decided to do, since I love babies, I love dolls. I've just recently started collecting because I've just made them. I've made them so long, I've just never thought of myself as a collector. When I decided I am a collector, I figured something has got to be done with this one because she's so tiny. I don't want to sell her. She does look like my son awake, so I do want to keep this one as well. But I didn't want it just sitting in the drawer in the storage. So I decided I'm going to take this little baby and make her a nursery room air freshener. So she is an air freshener baby, a room freshener baby. She is a room freshener for my nursery, is what I decided to do with her. And she can sit up. I didn't weigh her head so she would be real floppy. She can flop. She is, she can flop, but she can also support herself. If I want to sit her up, she can sit up, or she can lay down, or whatever. But this is what I used to make my Reborn Nursery ring freshener. I took the Snuggles and I got the super fresh scent, and it's the laundry booster. You actually put this in your wash to make your clothes smell good. But I find it wonderful for making the babies smell good. They're just little granules, scented granules, and they're wonderful. They smell so good, and I get the super fresh. It just really, really seems to last the longest. Lasts so much longer than a couple of the other smells that or fragrances that I've used. Also, my preference is the Snuggles versus the Downy, because it just, to me, lasts longer. And what I did was I took the granules and I filled her limbs with granules, the scented granules. I filled her limbs with them instead of glass granules, and then just topped it off with a little polyfill. I did the same thing with her head. I put the scented granules in her head and then stuffed it with polyfill. And then her body, I did the same thing. I filled it with the granules, about a half, for her, it was about a half of cap for the whole body. And then just gave her some loose polyfill. And oh, I wish you could smell that, because she smells amazing. And with her being a reborn baby, what would be the more perfect nursery room freshener, air freshener, than a Reborn? And I thought it was cute. I liked it. And I thought, well, maybe others would like it too. So I'm going to just take her little outfit off. And you can see she's on a cloth body. She's got a cloth diaper. She's 3/4 limbs, which I'm not a fan of, but she's an air freshener, so she'll be okay. And I thought I would dress her in a boy's outfit, so you can see that even though she looks adorable as a little girl, she also looks adorable as a little boy. So this is like a twofer. You get an adorable, nice, sweet baby room air freshener that you can actually change them if you want, and make them a boy or a girl, or get them down, snuggle, play, smell how great they smell, and then just pop them back where you want them to go. Well, and makes a cute little boy as well. You have a boy or a girl. And rooting human hair is a lot different than rooting alpaca hair, mohair. It tends to want to stand straight up. You have to really, really slant your needle almost lay it down. I wasn't real experienced at rooting when I did this little guy, because like I said, I had only been making the babies for about a year when I made this one. I just wanted to show that looks great as a little boy too, and has that wonderful, wonderful smell. And I just love this little guy, no matter if it's a boy or a girl. I was just thrilled to finally come up with something to do with this baby, because with the sculpt looking like my son having his hair, I was never going to part with it. So, and it was actually a freebie. The little kit was actually a freebie, because I contacted, of course, Irresistibles and said, not sure what happened, but this is not what I ordered. I've got 2 Madison heads, 1 Madison limbs, and I can't remember who the other kit actually was, honestly. So they told me not to worry about it, to just go ahead and keep it. It would have cost, you know, it would have just been a wasted money for them to pay for shipping to send it back. And I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the person that ordered these limbs got, or oh, I don't know. The other person may have gotten Madison limbs, and I got this one. But it is adorable. I think she's as a boy or a girl. This is my little bunny that I got at a yard sale for, I think it was $25. This past, just during this summer, well, not this summer, but I mean a couple of weeks ago, I'll put it that way. We had a really nice weekend, and I was out and about, and so, oh my goodness, somebody's already having a yard sale at Stop, and I got it for $25. So, the little bunny rabbit with little different colored, they look like balloons, balls, just little dots, and white pillow. It's a nice little pillow, pink on one side, and then it's white with a nice big pink tail, very soft and fluffy, and got the different colored little balls on the dots on the ears. And a cute little bunny face with a little pink nose. Can't hardly see the little black eyes because they want to be covered with the fur. But that's it for today, guys. I just was thrilled, like I said, that I finally was able to come up with an idea to do something with my little guy. Even though this is Baby DJ, whether it's Baby DJ, it's Baby DJ. I just love the little face, and like I said, those little round cheeks, and the way the little tongue pushes the lips, just looks so much like my son. And he had such a tiny little head, but those round cheeks, they're just so round to be on such a tiny baby. And my son's 23 now, 6 foot tall, so he's wonderful, healthy, wonderful, no signs of prematurity at all, and we feel very, very blessed. God was definitely, I give God all the credit for my son. We adopted him, and that was a gift in itself from God. And then him being born so early and just thriving. And grew up to be such a wonderful young man, very proud of him, and healthy, as healthy as if he wasn't born prematurely. So we very, very blessed, feel very, very blessed to have him in our lives and to also have him healthy. And this, just scrolling down, looking for kits to buy, something to do, this little guy just popped right up, and I said, oh wow, is it just me, or does he really look like baby DJ? I do have pictures of my son, and with that, about that same expression, with the pictures side by side. And I have to pull them out and put them on my Instagram, Kentucky Dolly Mom on Instagram as well, Kentucky Dolly Mom on Facebook, Joyce Ann. I'm Joyce Ann on Facebook, but I'm Kentucky Dolly Mom. Live in Kentucky, born and raised. One of these days I'll make it to Florida though. That's where I want to go, but I don't know. I talk about it a lot, but I don't know. But like I said, it's been a really nasty couple of rainy days. But we do have a saying here in Kentucky, if you don't like the weather, stick around for a few minutes. It'll change. We have had all 4 seasons in less than a 48-hour time frame before. I mean, we woke up with 90-degree weather, hot and muggy. By the afternoon, we were having a spring, tornadoes, thunderstorms, strong tornadoes. It was crazy. And then by, I'd say, just a few hours later, once everything kind of settled down, it was very nice outside. We had a nice autumn breeze, very nice evening, and the low that night when we woke up the next morning, it was like 32 degrees. I'm sorry, 35 degrees. It got down to 35. So it went from 90 degrees to like, maybe 70 degrees. And then got down to like 55. And then just went plummeted to 35. And we're talking about between a 33 and a 36 hour time frame. So we have literally had all 4 seasons in less than 48 hours. So like I said, if you don't like the weather in Kentucky, you just stick around for a few minutes. It definitely will change. But that's it. That's it. I didn't want it to be a long video. I know you guys have probably got things you would rather be doing. But I am so grateful that you stopped by. I enjoy doing these videos. I've had a lot of support and continue to get support. And like I said, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a drawing giveaway. The only requirement to be in the drawing is to be a subscriber. And that will put you in the drawing for this special free gift. And that's once I reach 1,000 subscribers. So please like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow my channel and get those 1,000 subscribers so we can get this drawing going. And if you'll put a comment down below, tell me a little something about yourself. I'd love to know if you've got reborns, cuddle babies, silicone babies, full body, partial, cats, dogs. Just tell me something about yourself. I also collect elephants, just for the record. But yeah, I'd like, if you give me a comment down below, that gives me a chance to get to know you as well. It also helps YouTube push out my videos to where others might have a chance to watch them, because YouTube feels like if you're liking, subscribing, and sharing, and commenting, this is something somebody else might want to see as well, so let's just push it on out there. And that really helps my channel, and I appreciate it so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your time with me, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I gave you an idea to maybe put a little something special, a little something different, a little something unusual in your nursery. Lots of people have the babies, and you want your nursery to smell nice, and this is, to me, just a really sweet idea to make your nursery a real Reborn nursery. No Reborn nursery is complete without a Reborn room freshener. No, I'm not selling them. I'll probably never make another one. It's just an idea I had for a kit that I had no idea what to do and just got tired of it sitting in the bin, and thought maybe I'd share that idea with you all. And you might have something that you might want to use to make your air freshener as well. I mean, you can even use something like this pillow. You know, take the pillow, you know, put a little split in it, fill it up as much as you want, sew it back, and you've got a air freshener pillow. These beads are wonderful. They're wonderful. And you can make an air freshener out of anything, anything. And I just thought it was cute. Even a little bear. Whatever you got, whatever you want. You can make this hobby as fun as you want. And it is not, as, you know, all that expensive. I even, when I make my partial silicone babies and my Reborn babies, when I send my babies out, they smell like this. Because I put a little pouch. I do put a little, take a nylon stocking and put quite a bit in there and put that inside the bodies, not in the limbs of the vinyls that I ship out. Those are glass granules. This is a special one. You know, special edition. That's the only baby that gets this in limbs. But yeah, I do weigh my Reborns with glass granules, but I add a little nylon stocking with some of these granules in the bodies, so my babies go out of my house smelling great. And everybody that gets one of my babies, they do tell me they smell fantastic. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful Thursday. I hope your weekend is marvelous, and that you are able to enjoy some time for yourself, no matter what it is that you enjoy doing, whether it's playing with your babies or curled up watching a movie, reading a good book, a hot bubble bath, even in the hot summertime. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, I hope you're able to take the time to enjoy something for yourself, because if you're like me, like most of us, especially if you're a mom, you tend to put others first. You spend most of your time worried about your kids, or thinking about your kids, or doing something about your kids. I know I have, especially here lately, but sometimes we do forget to take a little time for ourselves, and that's something we need. We were foster parents for many, many years, and one thing, about the first thing we were taught in our foster parenting classes is we're taking care of children, and we cannot take care of someone else if we don't take care of ourselves. So you have to take care of yourself, mentally and physically, because they work hand in hand. It works hand in hand. So take time for yourself. Enjoy your hobby any way, shape, or form that you want to do it, because it makes you happy. And get out there in that community. Meet a lot of baby mamas and daddies that enjoy what you enjoy, and it does make the hobby much easier, because there are a lot of people that don't understand the hobby. So it's wonderful to have such a big community, and the community is all over the world. Such a big community that you're never alone. You're never, ever alone unless you want to be. Unless you want to be, as far as who you can be associated with that understands and enjoys the same things you do with your babies. So I'm going to go and let you all get to your Thursday evening. I hope you had a enjoyable time with me. I know I enjoyed my time with you, and I hope someone likes my idea and can maybe incorporate that in their nursery in some way. And as always, thanks for coming and sharing your time with me. And until the next video, I hope you have a blessed day. Bye, guys.